everyone, Lucamus Prime here. So it's time for the next episode of Movie That Deserves a Sequel, and in today's video I'll be covering once again an example of a horror movie which I'd love to see a sequel to. And this will be a special occasion for this video because this example of a film I think deserves a sequel is actually going to be getting one next year, and I'm going to talk about why I think it definitely does deserve it. And that of course is none other than 2022's Terrifier 2. So you guys are probably going to be wondering, what are my thoughts on the two Terrifier films so far? Well, I definitely really love the first one, released in 2016. I thought it was a really great horror movie, a great start to this franchise, but Terrifier 2, though, wow. I saw this film and my mind was absolutely blown by it. I think it's one of the greatest horror films of all time, and most definitely my favourite horror movie from 2022, no questions asked about that. And I thought it was absolutely phenomenal, and just how you do a horror sequel. And I definitely think these films have probably the most bloody gore I've ever seen in my life as well, I must say. Like, goodness me, the gore is just insane in these films, and it's just what I would expect from a horror film right there, and done so well in my opinion. And I think Terrifier 2 in particular is absolutely phenomenal. Definitely an example of a sequel that definitely improves over its predecessor. But that's not saying the first film's bad, because like I said, I still love the first movie, but I think this film takes what's phenomenal about the first film and adds more and makes it 10 times better in my opinion. And I think it's just an absolute blast from start to finish, with likeable characters as well, I must say too, as well, and really good protagonists in the film, absolutely, who are well written. And Art the Clown is also one of my favourite horror villains of all time, most definitely. And I think David Howard Thornton absolutely nails the role, and that's hands down my favourite role of his. And when it comes, of course, to this sequel that's coming out, of course, I definitely think it's well deserved because the film ends on a cliffhanger in which Victoria, who is the woman who, of course, also got deformed in the first movie, is ending, of course, is in an institution, and she's throwing up before writing Vicky and Art on wall with her blood, and then she gives birth to Art's living head, which leaves a horrified nurse screaming. And that was, of course, setting up a third movie. And so I don't think the third one was well deserved because of that reason, because it was set up. And yes, guys, I have also seen the teaser trailer for the third movie, and the only thing I have to say is, give me that third film now, because I am really excited for it. I love the two films so far, especially Terrifier 2, which I'm covering in this video, and I really cannot wait for this third film. And it has a very interesting premise because it's taking place at Christmas, so I think the idea of a Christmas slasher film is really interesting, and definitely something that I'm really keen on checking out. Absolutely. So I really can't wait for it, and Damien Leone, the director, has also said there's plans for 4 films, so ooh, it looks like this franchise might be a lot bigger, which is definitely very exciting. And I think it's well deserved to be a big franchise, of course, due to setting up these sequels, of course, with Terrifier 2's, shall we say, terrifying ending. Because compared to other examples of horror franchise that I've covered in movies that didn't need a sequel, where we should have stopped at a certain film, I think Terrifier is well deserved of continuing, in my opinion, in that sense, really, because the films are phenomenal. Terrifier 2 was definitely an improvement over an already great film, so it's making me wonder, will this third film be better than the second film? I wonder. It's actually really interesting and very exciting, I must say, really, but I'm definitely really here for it. So what I will do is, next time I'm shopping, I will hopefully see if I can find the 2 films out already on Blu-ray, and definitely get those, because I think they definitely will deserve to belong in my collection of films. And I'll keep rewatching them with hype for this third movie. And when this third film comes out, I'm definitely going to go see it. I really cannot wait to see it. I think it's going to be phenomenal, and I'm just really excited for it. I think it's going to be amazing, and probably one of the best films of 2024. Absolutely. I think it's got potential to be one of the best films of that year. Maybe even the best horror film of that year, who knows. But I'm definitely excited to see it, absolutely. So, long story short, guys, I definitely think Terrifier 2 is a massive example, I can say, of a film that's very well deserved of its upcoming sequel, Terrifier 3, which I'm definitely going to go and see, because I think it's a phenomenal film. And if you guys have not seen these films yet, I can't recommend them enough. I mean, if you're okay with blood and gore, that is because these films have lots of blood and gore, which is to be expected from a horror film. So if you're not a fan of blood and gore, then maybe it's not for you. But if you're okay with it, then it's definitely for you. Absolutely. So Anyway, guys, this is me covering why, in my opinion, Terrifier 2 is definitely a big example, I can say, in the horror movie territory of a film that's definitely very well deserving of its upcoming sequel. So, you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to tell us in the comments what you guys think of Terrifier 2. If you've seen it doing its sequel or not, let me know in the comments below what you think. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe. I want to come in the future, and I'll see you all later.